Aduh, greget banget deh sama kalian. Ada 100.000 di depan mata, nggak diambil. Malah download aplikasi-aplikasi tipu yang cuma kasih 100 atau 200 rupiah. Ini terakhir kalinya gue bilang. Langsung aja klik link di bawah video ini dan download aplikasinya. Pengguna
Given that my family's in Puerto Rico and I got a chance to see them, besides that, what they've done here is they've gone above and beyond. I mean, it exceeded my expectations by far.
Yeah, it's as nice a venue as I've seen, 30 plus years and traveling around the world, playing snooker and...
Well, given that my family's in Puerto Rico and I got a chance to see them, besides that, what they've done here is they've gone above and beyond. I mean, it exceeded my expectations by far.
Yeah, it's as nice a venue as I've seen, 30 plus years and traveling around the world, playing snooker and commentating in all the high-profile Q Sport events. This is as nice as I've seen.
You name it.
We've got quite a bit of our cash over there, Tony.
Yeah.
We've tried to help, done our part to help the local economy.
We sure have.
Try to get Marcus Shamat to dig into his pocket every now and then. It's like pulling teeth, but we won't go there.
Love Marcus. You gotta love Marcus.
If he's watching this on his phone, I'm in big trouble.
We love you anyway, Marcus.
I'm just kidding. He paid last night. Okay, I want to make that crystal clear to all our folks at home. Marcus Shamat paid last night.
So there is hope for him after all.
All those vicious rumors, all dispelled.
Well, we have both players walking back to the arena. Ready for some more action here.
And they will have had a little time on the table. I mean, Sanchez-Ruiz semifinal. That he took out Mario He 10-7. That semi, that took a little longer than expected. So this one started a little later.
And Francisco was down 7-5 that match.
Yes, he won the last 5 to run out a winner and awaiting as yet an undetermined opponent. But finally poised here at 4 apiece. The race to 10. And the final, I believe, will be a race to 13.
That's correct.
So a little longer final. So one of these guys is going to want to have a little break. The final is going to be at 7 o'clock local time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So here we go. Rack number 9.
Second ball break again. Did he make something? Left it wide open, Jim. Wide open.
Yeah, nothing you can say that you can't see.
Yeah, the 13 is going to be the tricky part here. These looking to see if there's any way to get rid of that 9 first before he attacks the 10, because the 10 is a good candidate to play position for the 13 in the upper left-hand corner pocket once the 9 is in. But it looks like the 10 is the only real easy shot that he has here. So he's going to have to find another way, maybe using one of the side pocket. The 9 or the 15 to get there. Hear that chanting in the background?
Well, it's applause. They must have heard that Marcus Shamat paid last night.
Oh, Marcus is going to love you after this. Not exactly sure what Victor was trying to do there, but it turned out well. And I'm definitely not sure. Oh, okay, he's trying to play the combination. For a second there, I thought he wound up behind the ball.
Still got the one tricky
I think
13 ball it's not ideally placed.
Well, does a 13 go now? If it doesn't, then he has to shoot the 15, 14, and the 13. Unless he wants to move it now. Can move it a bit, just a little bit. Or not even. He had an angle. Didn't look like he had an angle there, Jim, but he did.
Dropped nicely behind it.
Very nice. He controls that stunt follow so well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's played a couple shots, and he's been so precise. And that's not an easy shot to learn.
It's not. I like what he's doing here. I like going 2 rails, because even if you run into the 3, you're right on the 8 ball. Just have to make sure that you manage the speed just slightly past the 7. Well, I guess he changed his mind. So I guess he's going to go 2 rails and into the 3 or past it. No, he's drawing the ball back.
Time. Shaw comes back at him. Zielinski's got the answer. Stays in front, 5-4.
It'll be interesting to watch him break again. I still think he's going to break from the same spot. He's definitely not going to try the second ball break after watching Jason come up dry.
No. I thought that he might change his break in the quarterfinal leading up to the semi, and he never did. Jason, there's no doubt that man's got a lot of courage. He'll change and adapt to whatever needs to be changed. He is a competitor. Staying with Darren Appleton and Elliot Sanderson and Jason Klatt, the 4 of them, they got an Airbnb. Jason Klatt had a pretty good run in this last 16. I think Darren got to the last 16 too, if I'm not mistaken.
Good for Darren. I know Darren's been on the comeback. It's impressive that Jason Klatt disappeared for 3 years, shows up, and then comes into the money.
And beat John Mora.
Made a ball.
En route to the money. So 2 Canadians, we were guaranteed. That's how I knew we were guaranteed a Canadian in the last 16. And then Alex Pegulayan. He was the only North American left in the last 8. All European players. Strong.
Very
showing
strong
by Europe.
He's going to have to figure out a way to play that 9 ball, even if it's a bank shot, if he decides to go with the stripes. But the solids are really nice here. I don't know if he's going to like this. He's going to have to bank that 8 ball, Jim. I don't know if the 6 goes. I don't know if he was trying to get the 6 out of there and ran into the 8. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there.
Well, there you can see That camera angle is clearly showed 6, not available to the corner pocket.
Well, I meant past the 12 ball. I don't know if the 6 goes past the 12 ball. So that's why I thought he was trying to hit it and maybe ran into the 8, because maybe it doesn't go past the 12. I'm not sure.
It doesn't look like it goes, Tony.
Yeah, from here it looks like it doesn't go. Well, we might see 2 bank shots. No, he can draw it back here. If he can draw it back here. Ooh, wow, look at that. Look at that power stroke.
Well, the 8 doesn't have to be banked now.
Nope.
He's got it in the open, so the only problem ball as it sits, the 6. And again, assuming it doesn't go by the 12.
If it does, he's golden.
If it doesn't, you might see him leave the angle on the 2 to get up to it, right here.
Mm-hmm. And we can only assume he's going to play the 6 in the lower left-hand corner pocket from the other view, correct? Yeah. That was a good call there, Jim.
Short of ideal position there. So he's going to have to come with a good shot on the 6. He won't have to do much with the cue ball, stay at the same end of the table.
Yeah, even if he ran into the 12, he should be fine as long as he manages the speed.
He just seems to come with the shots every time Jason threatens him. And this has been a great run out. This was far from easy. Zielinski, 6-4. 2 racks clear. It's a race to 10. And this Polish star, 21 years of age. What a player he is, and what a player he is going to become.
Yeah, you have him, you have Conrad, Mieszko, Wojciech, Daniel Matziau, who just finished second.
Yeah, we had four Polish players in the last 8 in this Predator World 8 ball.
I predict one of them are going to make the Mosconi Cup next year, at least one.
I'm wondering who they left home, Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I agree with you. I think it's only a matter of time. And, you know, you've got to credit the European Tour for the sudden rebirth of all these top players in Europe and the dominance that they're showing.
That's correct. Euro Tour has been going on for many, many years, right?
It has. And without doubt, the hardest tour in the world right now, toughest one, it's just breeding champions.
And the great thing about it is every year when they have the European Championships, they have multiple disciplines for the European Championships.
Yes, they do. We see a successful break yet again from Victor. So he's starting to get the measure of the break, and that's an ominous sign for Jason Shaw. Though you'd never know it looking at his face. Has to be concerned.
Looks like he's going to get 13 and then the 12 or the 15. 14 is just the only tricky shot here. But if he leaves it between the 1 ball and the 3 ball, should be fine. Or get straight. How could he hit that one, Jim? He got dead straight. It's gonna be one hell of a final.
No, that's a guarantee. I mean, you've got the world number 1 waiting in the wings.
And the only difference I would say is that Francisco was consistently making balls on the break. So these two players, if they don't end up stepping up their break, it's going to be a little tough to beat Francisco in the final.
And just to let everybody know, the World Junior Champion, surprise, surprise, from Poland.
Yep.
Simon Corral. So looking to make the double here. Victor Zelensky now 7-4. And starting to steamroll Jason Shaw. Yeah, that world.
Awesome. It's an awesome feeling.
Yeah, players that you know he's growing up watching and aspiring to be like. Yeah, he's starting to see some success on the break now, too. It felt like it was only a matter of time. Someone had to get the break going.
That's why I said I'm surprised Jason hasn't made an attempt to break from where Zelensky is breaking from. I think he overhit that a bit. I think he was trying to play position for the 7 there, Jim. But nothing he can't handle. There's nothing this kid can't handle. He can shoot the 3, 6, and then the 7 if he wants, or attack the balls up there and then come back for the 6 and the 7.
21 years of age. Tony, you're in the semifinal of the Predator World 8 Ball. How are you feeling?
Yeah, yeah. How do you like it? He's loving it. Now over here, he got a little bit of an awkward angle on the 2 ball. He's going to have to hit it super soft and not get too much of a bounce off the rail, but he doesn't want to risk going behind the 14. I guess he's going to shoot the 6 to the 7 then. Pretty sure he tried to play the 5 ball, but it was tough to hold the cue ball there. It's a tricky shot here, Jim, because you have to avoid going behind the 15 possibly, and yet you want to end up with a proper angle. Look how good he hit that with inside spin.
Yeah, and a shot that top players play second nature. But for the club players, spinning a ball over distance, hours and hours of practice to be able to understand that deflection of that cue ball off the cue tip to play a shot like that.
Yep. This one has to be struck with just enough speed to make sure you have a little draw or slide on it, unless you can spin it to the left like he did there, but I think he overhit it, did he? Nope, he's good.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
Extension, please.
For an 8-4 lead, just taking a little extra time, composing himself, because 8-4 is a massive hurdle for Jason Shaw to try and come back against. And 8-4 it is. Split the uprights with that 8. And this young man has found the Holy Grail. 8-4 in front and motoring on. And given that, we're going to take another short break, folks. Don't go away. Welcome back. This young Polish star is orchestrating quite a symphony out there. And Tony, as we were saying just while we were in break, I think he's starting to enjoy himself.
He is, and he's, like you said, he's very relaxed, poised, confident. And I have to say, even I've seen a difference in his game and consistency even from last year when I started playing the Predator Pro Billiard Series. He's been making it to the finals and semifinals of a lot of events. Oh, he did again. He made 2 this time. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Is it straight? Does he have a combination?
Well,
nope.
He's going to have to take a little time to figure this roadmap out, but this is not a connect the dots rack, this one.
I mean, if he really wanted to, Jim, he can shoot the 14 if he wanted to and use that ball in the center to shoot a combination 5 to the 13 if he decides to go with stripes, that is. If he's going to go with solids, and he's probably going to use a 7 to get that out of there. It's a shame that he might have to use 2 balls to take care of that cluster. Possibly the 1 ball to go into that. Maybe have the 7 as an insurance. And also use the 7 to break them out. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, he's got, as you said, Tony, I think it's either the 1 or the 7, given that he's taken solids. He wants to leave an angle, and he'd like to do it sooner rather than later. A little short of where he wanted to be there. I think he was trying to come around on the 4, get straight in on the 4 to leave that angle on the 7.
Yeah, the key here is to try to get rid of both the 5 and the 13 off the rail so that 8 has passage there. Well, it's a little tougher there, but at least he has a shot. And if anyone can get out, Victor can.
Oh, you have a look at the balls now. If he knocks the 3 in straight on the 1, stops the 1, that'll leave the 5.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, with 1 shot, he's given himself a chance at the rack.
And more importantly, to get on the hill against one of the greatest players in the world. Not that he's not, because he's definitely up there too, Jim. Wow. Yeah.
You know,
wow.
I was going to say,
like he had a little movement there.
As he starts to get a little closer to the finish line, he's going to have to lasso his nerves. Now, Jason, you're 4 racks behind. Can you make a dent in that deficit?
Wow, look at that.
Well, that must have been his uncle that was applauding, but that was a good shot. Because right away he's got his 15 in play. 8 still tricky, but that did develop the 15.
You know, he's probably going to use a 10 to shoot the 8 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. He needs to get right on this 9 ball to play the 10. And attain an angle to get on that 8 ball. One thing that'll be a little tricky here, Jim, is if he can get rid of one of those balls, that would be great. That way he doesn't have to worry about having the cue over one of them. Nice little touch. Did he get there? Sure did. He can even run into that 5 and get it out of the rail. Or just slide it right in between them. Very nice. Very nice.
Not bad. Just slightly short of what would be perfect, but up the right-hand cushion to get to 8-5.
Yeah, I think he wanted to make sure he didn't have to bridge over the 5 and the 3, and he wanted a great rack.
Yeah, a much-needed rack. When the miss from Victor, he had to pounce, and he did. Predator World 8-Ball Championship may have found a home for a few years anyway. San Juan, Puerto Rico, the convention center here. I think we're coming back here, I've heard, for 3 years. They've signed a deal, and that's got to make players ecstatic. Chance to come back to this beautiful island.
Yeah, the dates are already set for next year, November 14th through the 21st.
Well, there you go, folks. Book your flights. Come a little early.
Enjoy the island.
Taste
before.
the flavor here. Back to the middle of the table for the break.
He's going to go all out. I see him going all out on this one.
Yes, the celebration.
See, even if he doesn't feel comfortable breaking from the rail, Jim, I think the key there is study where the line is from where Zelensky is breaking from the rail and put the cue ball on that same line, but by the line.
A little bit of a sarcastic celebration there from Eagle Eye.
But it makes all the difference in the world, you know that.
And this is going to be as easy a run out, I think, as Jason's going to see for 8-ball. This is straightforward, and this isn't going to take long. So 8-6 is going to be a reality in about a minute's time or less. Quick look just to confirm that 8's got a pocket past the 2, and it does. Could elect to even play this, and he could have gone the other side and played it to the other pocket, even if it didn't have a pocket past the 2.
It was in prime position. But he got it straight on that 8-ball. He got straight just to hit it to that side of the pocket.
That was fast. 8-6. Now, are the alarm bells going off in the Zelensky camp? We have to wonder.
I think it all depends on how he does this break here.
Yeah, another good break from Shaw. And you may see a look of concern because remember, he was 8-4 in front and shooting. Missed that long 3 into the top left corner. That's what brought Shaw out of his chair.
Good thing about that kid is he'll forget it immediately if he gets another opportunity. He has to.
Looks like a good rack. A referee, Mr. Payne, passing the cue ball to Jason Shaw. And he's going to look to take the 15th rack apart. 8-6 he trails.
Oh, wow. Wow. He's starting to really hit him. Really good. This is going to be another 1-minute rack, Jim. Look at that second ball going straight into the side pocket, and the other ball, the 4, just went straight to the upper left-hand corner pocket.
And how many times have we seen these top players run out matches? And he's got the chance to do just that.
That's correct.
not sure if he was trying to get behind and play the 13 to the same side. 10 goes into the corner, so he's got options.
Yeah, I think he's going to shoot the 13 next, and then the 14, 9, and the 15 in the side will come down for the 8. The key is a 14 to the 9. And if he ends up where he wants to get on the 9, he'll end up with a perfect angle on the 15 to go right in between that 6 and that 8-ball, Jim. He can even just tap it in.
Well, this is 3 in a row, Tony.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this semifinal is starting to heat up. 8-7 in favor of Zielinski. Jason Shaw marching on. And still Zielinski with no look of concern. At least not outwardly. Shaw has to be feeling like he's putting the heat on his opponent now. How his opponent will respond? Does his opponent have the experience to be able to handle the pressure when a champion like Shaw starts to put the heat on? Tony, what does a player think about when you know you've got a player coming back at you? You had a pretty tidy lead. Now you've got a player coming back at you. What sort of thoughts do you think about to try and stay in the moment?
Letting go of the mistake. Because you have to be mentally prepared for your next opportunity at the table, assuming you get one. That's all you can do.
And you have to assume you're going to get one.
And you have to assume you have to be prepared, because if you're not, then you're more capable of making a mistake again. And this time, Jim, nothing fell in. Nothing fell in.
Well, as we said, you have to assume. Now he's been sat in his chair for 3 racks. And he went to that chair missing an opportunity. For problems on the table, Tony, I don't see any.
Neither do I. You get straight on that 2-ball, that 4 goes right past. And he could do it anyway. I'm sorry, go ahead,
I was going to say the hill is calling.
Yeah. So he's rather just get rid of that now. That way he doesn't have to worry about going back up there again. And he hit it with absolute perfect speed, Jim. I mean, look how good he hit that ball. He's either going to stop it or slide it over a bit. And then play the 8-ball in the same pocket as the 6. Between or here.
You know what I like about both these players? They get on with it.
They do.
When the rack is there and they've got it by the throat, they don't mess around.
Yeah.
And Zielinski, Victor Zielinski, come on down. This is your time. 9-7. One more rack for a place in the final. And with that, we are going to run away for a short break, but you don't want to miss the last few rounds. The main table for the Predator World 8-Ball Championship. This is the semifinal. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz waits in the wings. He is the finalist awaiting an opponent. And this man, Victor Zielinski, well, he's on the hill, breaking for the last time in this semi. 9-7. He leads Jason Shaw. And Gravity.
Yeah. He's still good.
Found one ball.
Made two. Three. No, two. He made three balls. Yeah.
I was waiting for Gravity to find that 6 in the corner. That would have made his path a little clearer, too.
6 ball. Okay. Right ahead.
I wonder what he's disgruntled about. Something.
I think he called the 6th ball once and the referee didn't hear him, and he's trying to make sure that he takes advantage of the shot clock. He doesn't want to commit a foul. Can he see the 1? I'm not sure if he can see the 1, Jim.
If he can see the 1, he's golden. If he can't...
If he can see the 1, he's out. Yep, he can see it.
Now, can he hold himself together? The nerve endings have to be tingling right now in this 21-year-old.
Yeah, I like shooting the 3, the 2, the 7, the 4, and with gaining angle in the 4 to shoot the 5. Unless he's playing the 5 now. Is that what he was trying to do? I think he wanted to get lower.
I think he has to shoot the 5 now anyway.
Yeah, well, it doesn't go in the other corner. It doesn't make sense to shoot the 2. But he's doing the smart thing. He's going to his little battle tent, what I like to call the battle tent, prepare himself mentally, give himself a chance to refocus and click the refresh button.
Steady, nice and
Very
still
steady.
over the ball.
You know what the crazy thing is? This match is worth $20,000.
You know what I think, Tony, and I think you've been there, you can agree, they never think about the money.
We don't because we're just so busy trying to focus.
But he's there. He is there. Straight 2, roll through for the 8. And Jason Shaw will be shaking his hand. Again, that stun follow through that has worked so well for him. And at 21 years of age, Victor Zielinski, come on down. You're in the final. Victor Sanchez Ruiz, is going to be opposing you in that final. What a performance. 10-7 over Jason Shaw. The final again, just to remind everyone, 7 o'clock local time, 6 o'clock Eastern. Tony, your thoughts real fast.
Poland is very proud of this kid right now. It's very impressive. We're looking forward to a great final, Jim.
We all are, folks. We hope you're going to be there to join it. For myself, Jim White, I want to thank Tony Robles. Tony's going to be here walking you through the final, folks.
It's the Vietnam Open. Relive all the action on Billiard TV. Watch the 2025 Vietnam Open today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, Hey, listen, I know that you don't play pool, but my league team is looking for someone tonight who's never played, so you're coming with.
Hey. Okay. How you doing?
I can't believe it. You did it. We're going to Vegas.
Good evening, pool fans around the world, and welcome to the final of the 2022 Predator World 8-Ball Championships from the Convention Center here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We started with 128 players from 44 countries, and we are down to the last two. The world number one, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz from Spain, and 21-year-old Victor Zelensky from Poland. Your referee for the final is John Lehman. It's WPA. It's race to 13. This time in the final, it's a cool shot, and calling the shots with me in the booth is Mr. 8-Ball himself, Juan Antonio Robles.
Oh, it's so great to be here for this final. What a journey these two players had all week just to get to this point. And Victor broke from this same exact spot in his match against Jason Shaw, and he made a ball on the break almost every single time. But this time, he didn't hit the one dead square. I think that was the difference there.
Well, we've talked about how important the break is, particularly in 8-Ball, of course, Tony. And you have to say, Jason Shaw's break in the semi-final wasn't working. Victor's worked better, as you just alluded to there. And it obviously is going to play a big part in this. But having said that, if you break well, you've still got to run the balls as well. You've still got to control that cue ball. And nerves are going to play a big part in the start of this match, I think.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I actually spoke to a couple of people before I got here for the final, asking him, who do you think is going to win? And everyone agrees that it's any man's tournament. The thing is that whoever breaks best and plays best is going to end up winning this match. Because I don't feel like there's really a favorite here. I think that whoever makes the most balls on the break is going to win. But obviously, you still have to play well.
So how does this first rack look then, Tony? I mean, you are Mr. 8-Ball. That's how I introduced you. That is one of your favourite games, and you really are an expert at this. 10 in the side, I think, to start.
And he's just playing at such an incredible level. Francisco is. I'm not surprised that he shot the 10 ball and made it there and ran into the 5 to stop the cue ball for the 9 of 13. If he feels comfortable shooting elevated, it might not be a bad shot to go into them. Only because he has a 9 ball is an insurance shot, just like that. So it's hard to get stuck here. Still has a 12 ball.
Yeah, got the 12.
It's a little fortunate there because I wouldn't have hit it that hard, but fortunately for him, it hit the point and came back out.
Well, it's been a fantastic journey here in San Juan. We've had the Junior World Championships. We've had the Medalla Light Puerto Rico Championships, men and women's. It really has been a feast on the felt here on the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, and all topped off with two of the best players in the world at the moment, battling it out for a prize of $60,000. I'll tell you what, if you come second, you're still going to walk away with 40.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Even third, fourth paid $10,000, and fifth, sixth paid, $20,000,
yeah.
And fifth, sixth paid $10,000.
Yeah, Jason Shaw took away $20,000.
Look how perfectly you hit that ball just to get on the 15, to get on the 14, and use the 12 ball on the side for the key ball for the 8 ball. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, it's fine. You carry on. What you've got to say is far more important than what I've got to say.
I seriously doubt that, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, what a year this guy has had. I mean, won the World Doubles with David Alcaide for Spain, won the US Open. Here he is in the final of this, and there's still the Mosconi to come as well. I mean, what a year this guy could have. Just imagine adding the World 8-Ball Championships to your resume.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Jim earlier, and one of the goals that...
Huge round of applause.
Yeah, oh, we have a fantastic crowd here. But when I was talking to Jim earlier, we were talking that it's every pool player's dream to win the U.S. Open and the World Championship. And Francisco now has the opportunity to do so. He won the U.S. Open already this year, but to win the World Championship in the same year, that's absolutely unbelievable. And that's not including the World Cup of Pool and possibly, like you said, the Mosconi Cup.
Well, I know I'm going to go and ask if I can borrow a few euros from. Never mind cryptocurrency. Let's go Francisco currency. Our referee, John Lehman there. We're ready. The Arcos 2 balls, the Predator Arcos 2 balls are set.
It'll be interesting to see where he breaks from, because he broke from the left-hand side of the table. I mean, in this case, from our view, it's the right. In his previous match.
Let's see how good your memory is, Tony.
He had great success breaking from
Pretty
there.
good, I think.
But he again, you have to go all out. You have to, yeah, of course you're trying to control the cue ball, but you have to hit it with some power.
1-0, Ruiz.
And hit it squarely if you can.
Wow,
See?
they didn't break much.
But he made the one ball. 8 balls tied up, unfortunately. Good thing here is that he has an angle on the 7 to run into that cluster.
Just to break the 8-3, you mean, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, he can do it, but it's dangerous because you're not guaranteed a shot. You have to hit it kind of soft in order to control it, and you don't break it much. So this is one of those moments where you might be better off taking the risk and hoping and praying for the best. I would hit it with follow, so if I ran into the cluster and I hit one of the balls dead square, the cue ball has enough forward momentum after running into the ball that it should have enough speed to hit the bottom rail and start heading back up. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he'll decide to take the 9. It looks like he's shooting the 9. No, he is shooting the 7.
Oh, is that?
You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. He only hit the 12. He didn't want to hit it that hard, though. He didn't want to hit it that hard because now the 12 came back out and it's potentially blocking the 2. If he can make the 2, the 8 actually goes in the corner. So he's going to have to really play
Mind out the way, Francisco.
position.
We can't see Francisco. He's perfect on it.
Yeah. Yeah, he might even be able to draw to the 12 ball.
Please.
It's amazing the sick outs that I've seen on the TV table this week, Mark, considering that they're on the shot clock. Because this is a thinking game right here. Definitely more than in 10 ball. If he can shoot that 2 ball and bump the 12 slightly to shoot the 6 in the corner, I don't know if he can get straight and then use that to shoot the 5. He's going to go forward.
He's gone the safer way, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to try to do here because I don't think the 6 goes past the 4 ball.
Yeah, the 6 doesn't pass the 14, so...
Because if he would have shot to just lightly tap that 12 ball, he could have shot the 6 and the 4 on the opposite side. Let's see what he's going to do. It's going to be interesting. Did he get it? Did he get it? Nope.
No, he's gone wrong. He's got the insurance of the 3, though, but the next shot after that, Tony, is going to be very difficult. He's got some work to do. Shake of the head.
Well,
someone hasn't turned their phone off, so Tony on silent.
Don't be surprised if he shoots his 3 ball and goes 1 rail with low left and breaks that 6 out.
10 seconds.
He's drawing. Look at this. Look at this for a shot. Look at this for a shot. Oh, missed it by a fraction. Well, he's landed on the 5, though. What an effort that was.
He just didn't have enough spin. He just needed a touch more spin.
Well, this is going to be... It's going to have to be even better than that one if he's to get on the 6 ball. Does it go in the top?
He doesn't have a lot of time either. He has to shoot.
He's 12 seconds. They are on a 30-second shot clock. Taking his medicine. What's he going to do here?
I think he's going to bank the 6 on the top right-hand corner. I think that's the only pocket he has.
He's called it.
What a shot that would be. He would draw off the 14, hit the rail, and run into the 15 and stop the cue ball there.
He has a plan in his mind.
Well, you have to have a plan. Worst case scenario, he could shoot the 8 off the 10 if he makes a bank.
No.
You see?
I didn't think he could get to the point.
Yeah, that was not a shot. That was not an easy shot.
Go on to the 8 ball, no problem. But the 6 is still on the table. So, Viktor Zelensky from Poland looking to level things up. Deathly silence in the arena.
Yeah, I like using the 15 to the 11. The 9 gets you to the 15 to the 11. But if he doesn't get straight on that 9 ball, he has options here. Overhit it a bit.
It's so quiet.
He's good.
You can hear a plastic cup drop.
Yeah, the crowd here is very, very quiet, and it's going to be, but you're going to see them erupt. Look at that cue ball control, Mark. Look how perfect he's hitting. He's controlling the draw, the stun follow, the follow. It's like unbelievable. He overdrew it there, so he made a little face.
Can he draw past it, Tony, and play the 8 into the same pocket?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just a little disappointed that he ate too much dessert and he's hitting the ball too hard.
Too much sugar in his diet, Tony. Too much energy.
Side ball game.
And it goes. 1. So let's have a look at their route to the final. Zelensky lost to Shaw in the very first rack, and then he beat local favourite Alain Roland, and then Xie Chia Chen was his next victim. Carlo Biardo came next for the for the Pole to dispose of, and then Alex Kazakis, another top pro that he beat on his way to the final. And then Wojtek Szewczak, and of course Jason Shaw in that semi-final. And on the other hand, Sanchez Ruiz had a walkover in his first match, and then he beat Austrian Max Lechner, Radislav Babica, and then big win against Fedor Gorst. And last night, Robbie Capito. And then today, you might have seen earlier on, he beat another Austrian, Mario He. Breaking off then. We're level.
Did he make something? I think he did.
Yeah. Ruiz has stayed in his chair.
But you see how solid he hits the ball?
Four ball, was it? No, the four ball didn't go.
In the side pocket, made a ball inside. And they spread nicely.
You need 6 eyes, Tony, to watch this game. 2 would be nice.
Yeah. And you could hear a pin drop here. I mean, there are so many people here watching the final. So he needs to get rid of that 3. Probably going to shoot the 6 to open up the pocket for the 3.
Five in the side, I think, is available, Tony.
I mean, I can't tell if he has an angle here or not. I don't know if he can, because he controls that stun follow so well. I don't know if the 7 goes in the opposite side. I don't think it does. But let's see if he tries to run into it. Yep, he does.
Oh, beautiful little flick there away. That was a very nice shot, wasn't it?
See, now, I mean, he can shoot the 4. He has to manage a cue ball well from there. Not that he can. I don't think the 7 really goes past the 10. He's going to drive straight for the 3. And then use the 3 to the 10. Or the 3 to the 2. And then the 7 to the 8. It's good to have options. It's a beautiful thing. When you're not shooting the balls in numerical order and you can shoot other balls, completely different game, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
And look how well he hit that 4 ball from the pocket, Mark.
Yeah, it was a beauty, wasn't it? Stop the cue ball here from the 2. If it doesn't pass into the side, of course.
I would imagine he's going to try to get straight on the 7.
It goes in the side, like, Tony. It's perfect.
Yeah, but he got straight. That was the key. Good. He doesn't want to mess with shooting it in the lower left-hand corner pocket and then have to contend with the ball near the 8.
Well, it looks to me, Tony, as if both players are bang in form, right on it for this final. Crowd enjoying it here in the convention centre, and we're going to nip for a quick break, guys, but we're going to be back. Welcome back to San Juan in the final of the Predator World 8-Ball Championships, race to 10. 2-1 Zelensky leads. It's Poland versus Spain. 2 top guys on the circuit this year. They've been there or thereabouts in most of the big finals. Notably, Zelensky actually just coming off the back of a final with Jason Shaw, who he beat in the semi-finals of this, Tony. He actually lost to Shaw in the semi-final. Oh, sorry, in the final, wasn't it? Of the International 9-ball.
He did. He also lost to Shaw in this tournament earlier this week as well.
Yeah, Shaw sent him to the one-loss side right in the first game of the competition. Yeah, you're right. Here we go then. 2-1 up. Zelensky.
Look at the leverage he has with the cue, breaking off the rail like that. Makes it easier to maintain the cue more level.
He's made the 4-railer, Tony.
Yeah, and he made a ball on the side, the one on the side.
Look at this. Oh, I like solids here, Tony. What about you? If I'm playing you now, what are you going for?
Well, let me take a look at the table once we... This is a tricky one because if he were to shoot the 15 now and run into those balls, if he doesn't end up with a shot in either one of the balls that he's opening up, he could get trapped there.
It's one of those where the solids look better at first glance, but then there's a ball tied up.
Yeah, I like
end of the table, isn't there?
I like the 14 better, to be honest with you, because if he runs into them, at least he has a 15 by the pocket. It's not like he's afraid of shooting this ball. He's not. Just has to be careful, whichever way he goes, not to create another cluster. He has to manage the speed. I guess he didn't feel comfortable with the 14, but I thought the 14 was definitely a better option. Now he might end up playing position. Actually, he's going to go two. I like going 2 rails here.
Appreciated by the crowd. They know their pull.
They sure do. See, if he would have caught that 4 dead on, the 4 would have got stuck to the 10 because it's 1 ball going against the weight of 2 balls. So that's why.
Attention, please.
Whereas when you're going 2 rails, you're attacking the ball from a diagonal line, which creates separation. But listen, he got a shot. That's all that matters. And he should be out from here.
Yeah, just that one shot opened it all up, didn't it?
Yeah, the 9's a shot here. I mean, he could also shoot it's easier to get to the 8 with the 11. 10 makes it so easy to get the angle that he needs to come down table, Mark. Did he overhit that? No, he did not.
He's okay.
Hit it with perfect speed. For a second there, it looked like he hit it too hard,
sorry,
right?
he's tapping on the table going,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 slow down, slow down.
Earl Strickland years ago, he says, stop doing that. You're slowing down the ball. You know, Earl came to me one time, I kid you not, true story, to me. He told me, Tony, remember what I'm about to tell you. He said, what's that? When Steinway Billiards in New York City. Do you know that in my entire career, I never missed a shot that was my fault? If I missed a shot, it was a cloth, the cue, or the balls, but it was never my fault. He was dead serious.
Oh,
no, he hit it perfectly. He hit it perfectly.
This to take a 3-1 lead.
And what's the best way to defeat a player who's ranked #1 in the world?
Pot more balls than them.
Keeping them in their chair.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Players' party after the final, thanks to them, big sponsor this week.
I think so. That one didn't sound the same.
Yeah.
Let's see what he did there. It looks like he might have put spin on the cue ball. He mishit the ball. You see the spin on the cue ball? That's what happens when you don't hit, when you fail to hit the center, the mass of the cue ball, and you hit the side, you're throwing the energy off a little bit to the side. That's why when you hit the balls, it doesn't sound like that explosion that you get when you're hitting the center of the cue ball, the center of the object ball, or the head ball.
Yeah, completely different sound. And as it was a dry break, the slightly, shall we say, favouritism towards Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz, of course, because he's Spanish, of course, and that's the language of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Big crowd of, a big shout of, come on, Sanchez. They want to see a close match.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see a close match, don't you?
Listen, Hill is our favorite, right? Hill is our favorite. But I know Francisco's dad